and go.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Yes, it's me, Lee. I'm back again. This is Mr. Gary Turner who's over here, and we are part of the LNG Taxi Vlogging Podcast. But you already know that because you've hit the like and you've hit the subscribe button, and that's why you are here. So, the question today, Uber, is it the easiest or...
Is it easiest or... What? Hang on a minute, I'll just have a look at the script.
We've seen... Tell us the show.
Oh, no, is it the best or the easiest?
Is it the best or the easiest?
Is it the best or the easiest?
We're going to discuss this right now. So, stay tuned, because here comes the jingles.
What jingles? What jingles?
And then let the jingles go.
No, there's none there.
The jingles go, yeah.
And now we're still recording.
Still recording.
Yeah, still recording.
We're still live, aren't we?
You went to jump up and hit the...
Well, he didn't, did he?
I was going to carry on.
Jesus.
We can edit that down out a little bit.
Okay.
Amateurish.
So that'll be an edit.
So we have discussed the fact about, in our previous videos, that... Sorry, I had to adjust the socks. Is there way too many taxi badges being given out to Uber drivers? Is it becoming a lot easier? Let's discuss this right now, because I want to know, because obviously as a Hackney driver, the Hackney tests always seem to be a lot more. So why is it a Hackney test is harder than just being a private hire?
Well, let's look at it this way. Uber is easy. You don't need any knowledge to do Uber, really.
You don't need no experience.
No, because all you got to do is drive a car. Now, I work Uber, as you know, across a massive area.
Yes.
Now, I'm in areas where I haven't got a clue where I am. Like last week was at Alton Towers. I didn't know how to get out of Alton Towers, but the nav took me right back out to where I went to Stafford Station.
Okay.
Now, I don't know, I worked in Stafford, I don't know Stafford, I don't know Nottingham, I don't know Derby, I don't know Leicester, but I work all these areas because the nav makes it easy for me. If I was on the normal private hire in them cities, I wouldn't get out the driveway because I wouldn't know my way around at all. And so sat-nav, now when I first started doing the job, I learned the knowledge.
Yes, but if you were a resident of those areas, then obviously you would have took the taxi badge for those areas, which means you would know those areas, which why I'm saying, obviously for an Uber driver, who's coming in from Wolverhampton, because Wolverhampton at this moment in time are flooding.
And let's not forget,
the market.
Most of the drivers of Wolverhampton badges don't live in Wolverhampton.
Really?
No, you can live here and get a Wolverhampton badge here. In fact, now Wolverhampton are setting up an office up in Liverpool, and there's a garage in Bootle which is doing the Wolverhampton tests.
Right, okay, well, that's absolute complete news to me, then.
Yeah, so most of these, so where you have to go down Wolverhampton to get your licence,
okay,
that's going to change.
So I heard on the grapevine that to get a Sefton taxi badge now, there's like a 2-year wait.
Yeah,
I don't know whether that's true or not, I'm not too sure, I've just heard this. God knows what it is for a Liverpool or a Knowsley one.
Knowsley are bad to get. I think Knowsley is a really hard one to get now. I think there's massive weights on that.
Right, and if I believe right, the Manchester one is just like
very hard
to do it, which is why in the past there was a lot of people coming from Manchester to Sefton to get their badge, and then which I thought was completely wrong, and I did have this out with Sefton Council about it because I thought it's wrong. Why are you taking people from there to go? Not that I've got anything against Manchester, I haven't. I just felt like it wasn't a fair system. I still don't think it's a fair system.
Deregulation, though.
Well, now we're going back to the last video with, you know what I mean. I still have my views on that, and there's a lot of people who disagree with me still on that one, and there was probably people who disagree with me in the comments. And the Hackney drivers who disagree with me, but I still have my view, and I still think that would be the best way to do things.
Do you think you can make more money on private hire, traditional private hire, base company private hire, than Uber?
I would say yes.
I think through the week, yes. At the weekends,
Possibly not at the weekends, no. But I will go with you through the week. But
either through the
again, we you and me. We don't just meet up on the videos and that's it. We do have telephone conversations through the week. I like to check in on him just to make sure he's okay. I worry about him now that I don't see him. He lives in Wales now. So, but I've spoken to you over the past few weeks, and you go like that to me and say, "How are you doing at your private hire company?" And I say, "I'm doing great. I'm very, very rushed off my feet. How are you doing at your Uber company while you're sitting in Warrington?" And you say to me,
quiet, so been sitting around, but Warrington's and everywhere now is flooded with Ubers. They're coming in from everywhere. But
because he's advertised it way too much. That's why your videos have gone. I go, come to Warrington. It's fine. Come and work. I'm telling people like this. Come to Formby. You'll need to sort of go. We're very, very short on private hire drivers up in Formby, and you can probably make your money.
And how come, because Formby, obviously North Liverpool,
yes.
But how come it struggles to get drivers? It does struggle to get drivers, doesn't it?
I think this is obviously for another video, but obviously I think now, I think it's that thing of people don't want to work the taxi trade.
But they do on Uber, because Uber on board in every week.
Yeah, but you see, this is my point, you see, but is it because it's just way too easy? Which if that's the case...
It's easy, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not the best, it's just that it's easy. If you want an easy lifestyle of work...
You're generally not going to get hassled on Uber by the customers.
No, because you can't get hassled by the customers, although...
You can, but normally they're just drunk.
You see, I'm not one for this system of stars.
Yeah, the rating system. Yeah,
because
you wouldn't get that on your account.
No, we don't. We can't. I mean, look. If a customer rings up our place, it's just a case of I don't want that driver again.
Yeah.
Or, as in my instance, I go like that and say I don't want to pick them people up again, and they get blacklisted from my taxi.
Right.
Which I've just done, by the way. I have now stopped. I have stopped anybody under the age of 21 doing bus jobs into town. Not doing it anymore.
Why? What happened?
Just, right, I did a fair the other day, okay, which was 6 lads going into Liverpool city centre. Now, as I've probably talked to you about on previous videos, when you're a Hackney cab, you don't really have a bus rate. There might be some Hackney firms that do have bus rates. On the private hire side of things, obviously, you have your normal taxi rate, which is up to 4 people, correct? You know this too.
Yeah.
And then you have anything over 4 people, they will send a minibus to go and pick you up. Unless you're in the queue. Because I can work normal taxi rate and then bus rate. So I was doing this bus rate on a Saturday night. 6 lads, get in the car. They asked me politely, can we have our bottles in the car? Now, I'm not one for that for a start, but I went, no, that's fine as long as you take the bottles out with you. That's fine, they'll do it. No worries at all. But we have 2 other drop-offs in Formby first. We have a drop-off and then we have another pick-up. Okay, fine. So we had to go around Formby first. Now, don't forget, on a Saturday night, we start off at £4.50.
Uber don't start off at £4.50. I wish Uber started at £4.50.
No, but I'm on a bus.
Oh, you're on a bus, yeah.
You're on an easy system, right? Where they've already paid cash.
Yeah.
Sage, hello. Don't give me that.
Doesn't happen now, Sage.
Yeah, right, okay.
Thing of the past, Sage.
Because everyone's got wise to it. That's why. So anyway, we started with £4.50. Might vary around in other places. I don't know, but that's just what we start off, £4.50. Went to a place in Formby first, so we drove around Formby first, dropping this fella off. Then drove around Formby again to pick somebody else up before we actually started to make our way into town. By this time, it's already clocked up over 12, 15 quid just going around Formby. So then we get to Liverpool city centre and it clocks up at £53.
Ooh.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's on the meter, £53.
Yeah.
They can see the meter as we've been travelling. It's not like I've gone and done some kind of tomfoolery with me fingers and changed the price. I haven't. But, and this is where it gets annoying for me now, they were meant to have spoken to the operator.
Yeah.
And the operator, they said to the operator, "Hi, we want a bus from this house to Liverpool." Didn't say we're in Liverpool, just said from here to Liverpool. Okay?
Yeah.
Didn't tell them about the drop off and the pick up around Formby.
You know what's coming. Yeah.
Can we have a price on how much it is from here to there? The operator gave them a price. £40. I asked them for the 53, they weren't going to pay it.
Oh dear.
They weren't going to pay it because they said they'd been quoted £40. So I have this argument with the customers going, no, that's what it says on the meter. Then they started to get a little bit shit, and I went, well, there's two options we can go here. So I rang up the operator and said, why have you told them a price of £40? But the operator said they didn't say nothing about the two drop-offs. They didn't say whereabouts in town they were going. Whatever it says on the meter, that's what you hit them with. We're not paying that, we're not paying that, we're not paying that. I said, do I need to bring the police involved? Then they started getting shit, and then I remembered that they've now actually got bottles in the car at the same time. Then I'm starting to think to myself, 6 lads and me. I could take 3, the other 3 I might have a problem with. So I just said, look, politely get out the cab, give me the 40 quid, and don't bother using us ever again. And then I just said, I do not want young people now being in my bus because there's no respect, they don't care, they just are too argumentative with you. And I just went, this is not the life I want on a Saturday night.
Would you get that on Uber though? Well, no, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't get it on Uber because the price is already there and the price has already been done.
And what would happen as well? It would change the price as you go along. So then the customer just gets hit with that price and takes from the bank before you.
Well, that's what I mean. So then, before they even can question it and query it, they would have to contact Uber themselves to find out.
But on Uber, that wouldn't be 53 quid. They'd be probably about 30, 35
for 6 people.
Bus rates a bit higher, but bus rates are not they're higher, but they're not massively higher.
Yeah, but there's no bus rates in Formby. You see, there's no Uber buses in Formby.
No, there's not. There's not. Uber go into Formby, don't they? But they don't go around.
They do. But that's why I went like that, and I thought to myself, that's it. It's your system on that thing. It's that nice, easy kind of. There you go. That's your price. Yeah. You know, no hassle.
It takes
all that animosity and that angriness away. That people know what they're doing. Don't get me wrong, though. The young ones still just don't have the respect, I think, in the cars.
No, well, that's a society thing.
But no. So we digressed there. Do apologise. So getting back to the thing, is Uber the best or the easiest? I'm just going to have to say it's the easiest.
It is the easiest. Money-wise, I think if you work a good private hire company, probably you'd make more money, but Uber, for the peace and quiet and the quiet life, probably is now.
It's definitely the easiest. It's not the best, but it's definitely the easiest.
That's it. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, as you do comment, which is brilliant, and the old thumb up, which does something apparently.
Yeah, listen, Hackney drivers out there, listen, I'm serious about what I say about this. Isn't now time for the whole deregularisation of the whole plate system? Is it just a case of we should all just have a universal plate and we should be able to do what these guys do? People are going to be divided on this. I know people might not be divided on this. People might just say, you're mad, shut up. Not going to happen. I just want to know. Just throw a comment out there. That's all I want to know.
You mean a universal plate for the country?
Yeah.
Except London, because London's different than...
Well, yeah, obviously London's alwa's different, isn't it? You know what I mean?
London's always different. Always rules in London. You always test down there. It takes 4 years to do so.
But I just think that if you have a northwest plate...
You mean only in the northwest, not across the country?
Well, it depends.
Regionalise it.
Regionalise it, yeah. So if that's the case, if you are on a northwest badge, then you are allowed to work the same areas as what Uber are doing.
Well, I can work in Birmingham and...
That's my point.
Nottingham.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you should be able to...
I can sit outside Alton Towers and just pick up from there.
You could do, but yet I should be able to go then from Sefton down into Liverpool to be able to pick up and say go to Manchester and then probably pick up from Manchester and take them to Leeds or something like that. I don't know.
Well, maybe in a few years' time, it'll be academic, because we'll all be on the self-driving
I
cars.
think.
Oh, and Uber are the forefronts of that. See you again. Turn on.
Bye bye.